हाय गाइस, वेलकम टू फ्लोरा फ्रेंजी। टुडे मैं आपको बहुत अमेजिंग एक इंटरेस्टिंग जगह घुमाने के लिए लेकर के आई हूँ। वी आर देयर इन राजस्थान, इन जयपुर। और एक बहुत ही नया कॉन्सेप्ट आया है विच इज़ फार्म टू प्लेट। एंड यहाँ पर मेरे साथ में एक बड़े इंटरेस्टिंग पर्सन है जो कि आप लोगों ने कई बार सुना होगा। बहुत सारी पढ़ाई करके IIT IIM पढ़ के एंड पीपल लाइक टू गो बैक टू द रूट्स। So I have Ashu Parwal ji with me, and he is doing an amazing thing. He has brought so many new concepts to Jaipur, and it is into vegetation, it is into food. So so very welcome to Flora Frenzy today, and I am so happy to have you.
Same man.
So Ashu ji, tell us what all do you have over here? आपने क्या क्या innovation करे हैं? Just tell us all about it.
Thank you so much for the lovely introduction. My name is Ashu Parwal and I'm the founder of the company and the farm called Tiny Roots here in Jaipur. The primary aim of starting this company was to bring microgreens and edible flowers to Jaipur, which were not available earlier here, and we used to get it from Delhi, but the shelf life of these fragile products is very less, and hence getting them from Delhi is a little difficult task. Microgreens are the healthiest greens as per research. They are 40% more nutritive per density than any regular plant. So because of this reason and their lightness, they are widely being used and promoted as healthy substituents for any vegetables these days. We initially were the only ones who used to grow them in Rajasthan, but of late one or two new ones have come, but that is something which we brought to Rajasthan in the first place. Along with that, we started growing a lot of other vegetables which were mostly found in hotels, restaurants in other developed cities, but not in Jaipur. So we have started growing them at our farm in the most natural way as possible, and also started supplying them directly to households in every corner of Jaipur. In fact, not just in Jaipur, in other cities of Rajasthan as well. So people get their healthy quota of fruits and of vegetables directly at their doorstep. They don't need to go out anywhere for that. So this is something which we have brought about. Apart from that, going forward, what we thought that only Jaipur cannot suffice for all the nutritious needs of the people and all the categories which people want. And there are a lot of other interesting products in farms, home kitchens from all over the country, all over India, which are being produced these days. We are trying to get them to Jaipur and other parts of Rajasthan for the first time. Now, these are obviously very important because every region has its own nutritional value. Some things grow better in Himalaya, some things grow better in the Nilgiris, and if we just focus on Jaipur region, whatever is grown out here, we will be elusive of all those things. So we are getting them to Rajasthan, which I think is a very different thing which we are doing. Also, one important thing which we really are passionate about is that promoting Indian products rather than imported products. If the market is flooded with imported products, where would our farms, where would our young unemployed people of the rural villages who have immense potential in the land, fertile land of India, where would that go? So we really want to promote the Indian products and through that the Indian rural livelihood.
Okay, so Ashu ji, tell us what all vegetables do you grow on this farm?
So basically the most important thing which we grow is microgreens and edible flowers. Apart from that, a lot of English vegetables like asparagus, parsley, celery, rocket leaves, arugula, kale, broccoli, romaine lettuce, iceberg lettuce, lettuces, etc. And in Indian vegetables we grow cauliflower, tomatoes, brinjal, green chili, green capsicum, lot of other Indian veggies as well. So it's a complete list of I think 40 varieties which we grow, and apart from that we grow oyster mushrooms as well.
Okay, that's gonna be something absolutely different and very interesting to see, I'm sure. And over here behind us you can see all sorts of, like over here we have
Lettuces.
Lettuces are there, and then
You can see in the background we have edible flowers.
so there are a lot of things which are there, which they are growing. Ashu ji, tell me, which is the one vegetable which you really, you had to work a lot to grow?
I think China cabbage. So Chinese cabbage is widely being used in kimchi salads these days, and this is a little difficult, tricky thing to grow because it takes a lot of time and it needs to be properly grown and properly taken care of so that it properly forms a complete shape. So we have been trying to grow that since last 3-4 years, but this time we have been successfully able to grow that. So I think that is something which we can say. And asparagus also, this time we have got a good production of asparagus. Generally the local asparagus grows easily, but this one's the Thai variety of asparagus, which is a little thicker. So this time I think we are really happy with our asparagus production.
Okay. Another thing that I would like to ask is that a lot of people feel that all these exotic vegetables, they might not grow in India. एंड वी आर राइट हियर इन राजस्थान, जहाँ हमेशा राजस्थान से बाहर जाते हैं तो लोग सोचते हैं कि जब वो सोचते हैं राजस्थान को विजुलाइज करते हैं तो उन्हें केवल सैंड ड्यून्स दिखते हैं. उस परिवेश में यू हैव कम अप विद सच अ लश ग्रीन फार्म एंड दैट टू वेर यू ग्रो ऑल दीज यू हैव lettuce, you have asparagus, you have broccoli and all sorts of things. So do you really feel that it's difficult to grow all these things, or you could easily do it?
I'll just tell you a short story. Yes, last night I had someone at my store who was studying somewhere outside India and just recently shifted back to Jaipur, and he said, he very innocently asked, do you have kale? I said yes, because it's a regular thing for me. And he was shocked. He said, I have never heard that anywhere in India kale grows. I was like, in Jaipur, which is the most infertile areas of India, where lack of water is there, lack of soil quality is there, we have been growing kale since last 5 years. So I think you need a strong will to do something. Obviously there are some things which are restricted because of climate and soil, but yes, to a large extent a lot of vegetables can be grown if you have the will and intent to do it, and if you have the means obviously to do it. A good team, a good farming team, which I'm very proud of, and along with a will and obviously some research which goes into it, what can be grown, how can be grown, I think things can be grown.
So Ashuji, tell us how many people are working with you, and can you make us meet some of them?
I would love to. I'm really proud of my team. At the farm we have 4 couples who are staying here always 24 hours.
Okay.
And at my operational office at the NC scheme we have another 6 to 7 people.
Okay.
So right now I'll make you meet some of our farmers. He is Mr. Kamal.
कमल जी, सो नाइस टू हैव यू. आप बहुत बढ़िया काम कर रहे हैं और मैं दूसरी बार यहाँ पर आ रही हूँ और मुझे बहुत मजा आता है यहाँ पर आके.
He is Mr. Jaising.
प्लीज, आप बहुत बहुत बढ़िया काम कर रहे हैं. मैं भी आई यहाँ पर तो बड़ा मजा आया. Tell us, how do you take care of watering all these things?
See, what we have done is that we have put water harvesting lines right from the back of the land and from the front of the land. So from both the main roads we have taken all the water which is extra water from the rains and everything, we put it into our soil. So as a result of that, the water level is very good out here on this land. Secondly, to conserve it, we put drip irrigation lines. We don't let water waste a lot. So if you can see in these drip irrigation lines, we have small holes and the plant gets concentrated amount of water in a very specific quantity. So very less amount of water is used, and hence we are able to rejuvenate it all the while through water harvesting and through drip irrigation.
Okay, so let's talk about the second most important thing that I found over here.
Yeah.
So I got to know that every Sunday between 3:30 to 5:30 people can actually come here, and I would not tell you everything about that. I would let him tell you. So yes.
So when we were selling our produce to a lot of households, people were asking us, can we see your farm, can we visit our farm? And I always thought that it is very important for people to know where their produce is coming from. A lot of people can just fake it that it's farm fresh, it's that natural, it's so and so and so. But I want to really get my clients have trust over me that I am selling them genuine products rather than just marketing them through any means. So I thought, let's start with these farm visits. Also another motive was that if children can come here, they can learn a lot. I have learned a lot through farming things. It teaches you patience, it teaches you teamwork, it teaches you care for other living beings. So I really wanted that kids should come over and they should learn few things, and they should start growing few things on their terraces, gardens or kitchen balconies. So we started with these farm visits. So every Sunday we do this 3:30 to 5:30, where anyone from any age group can come. Kids can come free, obviously, and they can come, be educated about these things. They can pluck the vegetables whatever they want. We have a live kitchen setup over there, where few of the recipes which can be made using these products are shown, and it's a fun evening. And it's very important to be closer to nature and be positive in these COVID times. So I think I hope people enjoy coming here.
I would really request all of you to please come over whenever, if you are visiting Jaipur, just come here, go onto the Insta page of Tiny Roots, and you would also see the post over there about the Sunday visit. You can come over here and you can actually pluck your own vegetable. You can take it from here, you can go home and you can cook it so fresh. Nothing can be fresher than this. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I grow my own vegetables at home, but still coming over here is such a treat, and my kids enjoy it. I even saw a lot of kids coming here today.
There were some school children as well. They had some project over agri farming, so they had come, and it's really a pleasure and honor for me if I can help the kids in any way for that matter.
So I think Ashuji, your mother is also here, and every Sunday we find her also over here. So we will take you to her rather than calling her here. You can see her table. She makes amazing soup. Last time when we came, she gave us rabdi, if I am not wrong.
Yes.
And she's an amazing cook. I tasted her food and she's amazing. Thank you, Ashuji.
Thank you so much,
and
ma'am.
Thank you for having me, and I just loved it.
It's an honor, ma'am.
Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
So as I told you, every Sunday Ashuji over here has a farm visit, and he pampers people whosoever comes here. So we have a whole team, and let me make you meet our chef for the day. So we have Arihant here. He's making amazing tasty pasta and sandwiches and all sorts of things. Then we have Ashuji's mother over here. Auntie, you make amazing food. आज मैंने सूप पिया है. पिछली बार जब मैं आई थी तो मैंने राबड़ी पी थी, and it was very tasty. Then we have Rachit over here, and Rachit owns a restaurant in Sea Scheme in Jaipur. What is the name of your restaurant? Pasta Cucina, and I am definitely gonna come and visit that sometime. Thank you. So Arihant over here is a lawyer, and he loves to cook. So that's him. So I hope you have enjoyed the farm visit as much as I have. In the future also, I am going, as soon as I'm going to find any such interesting place, either in Jaipur or somewhere nearby, I'm going to take you over there. And आप ज़रूर मुझे बताएं कि आपको ये फार्म विजिट कैसा लगा. क्या आप दोबारा यहाँ पर गर्मियों में आना चाहते हैं? Because this was all winter vegetable, और हमने अभी exotic देखा. तो maybe I can take you through the desi vegetables that they have over here. In my another video, I'm going to cover all the edible flowers that they have. So that also I will show you. And Ashuji was so he's so polite, and he always, whenever you come for the farm visit, he makes you feel so much at home. So please do come over here, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, do share it, do like it, and also visit my Instagram page.